Lauryn Hill is one of the most celebrated and enigmatic figures in the music industry, widely regarded as a legend in the rap and R&B genres. Despite her monumental success, her abrupt withdrawal from the limelight after releasing one of the most iconic albums in music history has left fans and critics puzzled for decades. Recently, Lauryn has shared her side of the story, and it unveils a complex narrative of manipulation, betrayal, and the darker side of fame. Lauryn Hill's introduction to the music industry began at an astonishingly young age. According to Pras Michel, her fellow member in the Fugees, he met her when she was just 12 or 13 years old. Pras recalled visiting her home and speaking with her mother, promising to look out for her as she embarked on her musical journey. From the beginning, Lauryn's youth and vulnerability made her susceptible to the challenges and pressures of the industry. Shortly after, Pras introduced Lauryn to Wyclef Jean, his collaborator and friend. The trio would eventually form the Fugees, a group that skyrocketed to fame in the mid-1990s. However, before their success, Lauryn's interactions with Wyclef reportedly took a troubling turn. It has been alleged that Wyclef, who was 6 years older than Lauryn, showed romantic interest in her when she was still in her early teens, and he was around 19 or 20 years old. This dynamic raised many eyebrows, as the significant age difference at such a young stage in Lauryn's life seemed inappropriate and concerning. Pras reportedly intervened and told Wyclef to back off, emphasizing Lauryn's age and the trust her family had placed in them. Despite these concerns, Wyclef assumed the role of a mentor, claiming to have taught Lauryn how to rap. The Fugees signed their first record deal with Rough House Records in 1993, releasing their debut album, Blunted on Reality, in 1994. While the album received some recognition, it wasn't a commercial success. By this time, Wyclef and Lauryn had reportedly become romantically involved, even though Wyclef was in a long-term relationship with Claudinette Jean, whom he married in 1994. The affair continued in secrecy, creating a web of complications that would later impact both their personal and professional relationships. In 1996, the Fugees released their second album, The Score, which became a massive hit. It went 6 times platinum, topped the Billboard 200, and earned the group 2 Grammy Awards. Lauryn emerged as the standout star, captivating audiences with her unparalleled talent. Her powerful vocals and lyrical prowess led to a surge in her individual popularity, with many urging her to pursue a solo career. However, Lauryn's loyalty to the group remained steadfast, as evidenced by her refusal to star in a Pepsi commercial unless her bandmates were included. Around this time, Lauryn met Rohan Marley, son of the legendary Bob Marley, during the group's Smoking Grooves tour. Despite her ongoing affair with Wyclef, Lauryn began a relationship with Rohan. In 1997, she became pregnant with her first child, revealing to Wyclef that the baby was not his, but Rohan's. This revelation caused significant tension within the group, straining their dynamics. As the rift within the Fugees deepened, Lauryn decided to embark on her solo career. In 1998, she released The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, an album that would cement her legacy as a music icon. The album received critical acclaim, earned her 5 Grammy Awards, and became a cultural touchstone. However, the triumph was accompanied by controversies. Lauryn faced a lawsuit from a group of musicians called New Art, who claimed they were not credited for their contributions to the album. The lawsuit was eventually settled out of court, but the ordeal left a lasting impact on Lauryn, who reportedly felt disillusioned by the industry. As Lauryn grappled with the pressures of fame, her personal life became increasingly turbulent. Rumors of infidelity involving Rohan surfaced, adding to her emotional strain. During this time, she met a man named Brother Anthony, who is believed to have exerted a cult-like influence over her. Under his guidance, Lauryn made drastic changes, firing her management team, cutting off ties with friends and family, and withdrawing from the public eye. Although there were attempts to reignite her career, such as a reunion with the Fugees in 2005, Lauryn's erratic behavior and struggles with punctuality hindered these efforts. She reportedly postponed studio sessions and failed to show up for scheduled recordings, leading to frustrations among collaborators. Over the years, her reputation for being unprofessional and unpredictable has overshadowed her once glowing legacy. Rohan Marley has spoken out about their relationship and its impact on Lauryn's life, claiming that her isolation and spiritual studies were influenced by Brother Anthony, not him. Insiders have suggested that Lauryn harbors resentment toward her former bandmates, feeling that they failed to protect her from the harsh realities of the industry. She reportedly believes that Wyclef manipulated her during their affair and abandoned her when she sought to establish her solo career. Additionally, she allegedly feels that Pras, despite his initial promise to look out for her, did little to shield her from the darker aspects of fame. Lauryn Hill's story is a testament to the complexities of navigating fame, talent, and personal relationships in a cutthroat industry. While her immense contributions to music remain undeniable, the circumstances surrounding her career serve as a sobering reminder of the challenges artists face behind the scenes. Whether Lauryn's career trajectory was shaped by external sabotage, personal decisions, or a combination of both, her journey continues to spark conversation and reflection. Lauryn Hill disappeared from the spotlight following the release of her 1998 album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. With its captivating hits like Can't Take My Eyes Off You and X Factor, the record cemented the Fugees' lead as one of the most acclaimed artists in hip-hop. The rapper-singer won 5 Grammys, including Album of the Year and Best R&B Album, as well as Best New Artist. To this day, fans and critics alike reminisce about the record's legacy. In 2020, Rolling Stone ranked the album number 10 on its The 500 Greatest Albums of All Time list. Following rave reviews of her debut solo album, fans expected to see a lot more from Hill in subsequent years. However, to people's disappointment, Hill didn't drop another studio albums. In an interview on Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Albums podcast via People, Hill explained how she was at odds with the recording industry, saying, "The wild thing is, no one from my label has ever called me and asked, how can we help you make another album? Ever. Did I say ever? Ever." But that didn't push Hill to drop out of the music scene completely. When it comes to recording and performing, the star is still going strong. Lauryn Hill may not be releasing any new albums, but she's still making waves in the entertainment industry. She was featured on NASA's 2021 album King's Disease 2, per the New York Post. She sang on his song Nobody, where she reflected on her departure from the studio scene. Hill rapped, "All my time has been focused on my freedom now. Why would I join him when I know that I can beat him now?" The iconic duo also soundtracked the trailer for the 2023 biopic Big George Foreman, per Hip Hop DX. Fans can hear a rendition of their track, If I Ruled the World, which was on NASA's second album, It Was Written. In 2021, Hill's record, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, achieved new heights. Selling more than 10 million units, Hill became the first female rapper with a diamond album, per Revolt TV. On Twitter, the Recording Industry Association of America wrote, "Welcome to the RI808 Diamond Club at Miss Lauryn Hill. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is now a 10X certified album." One user commented, "Legendary." Another person wrote, "Wow, 10 million sold, it's a gem." As of late, Lauryn Hill hasn't pressed the pause button on performing. In September 2021, Hill joined the Fugees for a Global Citizen concert in New York City, per Variety. Their appearance was notable as they reunited for the first time in almost 16 years. The trio and ensemble performed 7 songs, including hits like Killing Me Softly and Ready or Not. Hill told the audience, "We're still cooking it." Their performance offered a taste of their then upcoming worldwide tour, Diaspora Calling, which ended in December 2021. In a statement via another Variety article, Hill said, "As I celebrate 25 years with the Fugees, my first memory was that we vow from the gate We would not just do music, we would be a movement. We would be a voice for the unheard. And in these challenging times, I am grateful once again that God has brought us together. Hill also did a live show in 2022. That September, she wrote on Instagram, "Just got back from having a lovely time with the people of Belo Horizonte at the Festiva Planeta, Brazil." Along with the caption, she posted a wide shot of her singing in front of a massive audience. Fans were captivated by her performance, with one user commenting, "Lauryn, I took a 16H bus trip to see your concert, and every second was worth it. One of the most incredible shows I have ever seen. You are unbelievable." As impressive as it sounds, Lauryn Hill encompassed the range of both her lyrical and vocal abilities in one memorable album. In 1998, the Fugees lead released her debut solo album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. The 16-track album consists of some of the actress's greatest hits, including Doo-Wop, That Thing, and Can't Take My Eyes Off You. Although it was the X Factor hitmaker's first project, sans her fellow Fugees members, the New Jersey Natives project received highly positive reviews from critics. In the album's first week, it sold more than 400,000 copies and debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill broke the first-week album sales record, which was previously held by Madonna's 1998 album Ray of Light. In addition, Hill won 5 awards for the album at the 41st Grammy Awards, per The Daily Beast. 2 decades later, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is a cultural staple in the hip-hop genre. Ranking number 10 on Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Albums of All Time list in September 2020, Hill's solo album has trickled down from millennial CD players to Generation Alpha streams, making it a timeless project. You might have even heard the 8-time Grammy Award winner sampled in some of your favorite songs. Think Drake's Nice for What and Cardi B's Be Careful. Unfortunately for Hill's fans, however, they should not hold their breath when it comes another album by the singer. Lauryn Hill is breaking her silence about why The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill was her first and last album. From becoming the first hip-hop artist to receive the Grammy for Album of the Year, to going on tour, to tapping into a new level of fame, Lauryn Hill saw great success after the release of The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. However, all that glitters is not gold. In a rare interview with Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Albums podcast in early January 2021, the Sister Act 2 star addressed the enigmatic question of why she never followed up her landmark album with a second studio release. "I challenged the norm and introduced a new standard. I believe The Miseducation did that, and I believe I still do this. Defy convention when the convention is questionable. I sacrificed the quality of my life to help people experience something that had been unreachable before then," Hill said. "When I saw people struggle to appreciate what that took, I had to pull back and make sure I and my family were safe and good. I'm still doing that." Believe it or not, Hill claims she was never given the opportunity to work on a second album due to racism and artist suppression in the music industry. "The wild thing is, no one from my label has ever called me and asked, 'How can we help you make another album?'" she said. Ever. Did I say ever? Ever. Fortunately, fans can count on the singer performing remixed renditions of her greatest hits at live shows. Considering how timeless Hill's album is, we doubt we will ever grow weary of her music.